Relevant ba ang economics? Oo naman! From adulting up to your favorite series, may economics dyan! Let's talk about them here on ECONvo, Economic Conversations. ECONvo is powered by the Foundation for Economic Freedom and sponsored by Atlas Network. Hi, Attorney Christine. Meron lang akong question. Sino po ba yung paborito niyong K-pop artist?
Hello, good day, Cesar. And it's a good question, no? I've always been asked legal questions, but very rarely on what what I do in my downtime. So, I like the group Blackpink, and so kasama ako sa Blink. I really love them. Napanood ko nga rin yung Netflix what do you call that documentary on how they started out. I really like their music.
Yeah, sikat po talaga yung Blackpink. Pero may mga groups nga rin po ngayon na sumisikat katulad ng New Jeans,
Yes.
yung Cookie. Then meron din pong other songs na hindi po ako familiar dun sa artist, pero for sure yung mga audience natin kilala to, yung Anti-Fragile, yung Anti-DT
Yes.
Fragile. Yan, sikat yan ngayon aside sa Blackpink. And of course, BTS, syempre hindi
Of
po yan
course.
mawawala.
Oh, very big.
Yeah, true. Oo nga po eh. Pero very interesting lang po, no? Kasi like 10 years ago, siguro hindi pa po ganun talaga ka-popular yung mga Korean artists sa Philippines. Naalala ko nung high school po ako, yung mga classmates kong usually girls, yeah, sila yung mga fans ng K-pop groups. Pero ngayon, everybody seems like very na po sila sa K-pop, kahit guys. And even the fashion industry dominated na rin ng mga Korean artists, which is really interesting. Paano po ba nangyari to, Attorney Christine? Bakit bigla tayong na-in love sa K-pop groups?
Actually, the heart of it talaga. Kaya we consume a lot of Hallyu, or what it's a Korean way of saying Hallyu, or a lot of content from Korea, is that their product is really good. I mean, aside from K-pop groups such as Blackpink and BTS, there's a lot of really good shows, series, and films na Korean, because there's yung quality niya is totally different. As in, it's really surprisingly, actually, it started out so going back tayo, during the 1997 Asian financial crisis, South Korea was really badly hit. And na-realize nila na how do we boost the economy up again. So, nagkaroon ng, they enacted several laws, and then they loosened up the restrictions on the South Korean entertainment industry. Kaya they actually positioned South Korea as a major exporter of popular culture. In fact, parang ang BTS nga merong percentage yan sa GDP ng South Korea. That's really how good they are. But of course, the government targeted investments in films, in series, and in girl groups or boy groups. But it's actually in industry building. Syempre, you only get quality if you have a lot of good industry players. So, doon nagsimula yan. So, nag-evolve, again, naging global phenomenon, but it's really going back sa ano yan eh. It's a targeted play by the South Korean government to actually give livelihood to their people, ng mga nawalan ng work during the Asian financial crisis.
Yeah, amazing nga po nun, Attorney Christine, kasi napanood ko na rin po sa isang K-drama yung Asian financial crisis, and nakita ko po kung ano yung nangyayari sa bansa nila during that time. And it's amazing to see na just after a few years or a few decades, parang iba na po yung country, no? Parang wala na po siyang financial crisis.
Yes,
Sobrang bilis po nung naging development nila because of their creative industries. Pero hindi ko po maiwasan na isipin na marami namang artists sa Philippines, marami namang talented. Pero ano yung difference po kaya, no? And interestingly, habang nagsasearch ako dyan sa internet, nakita ko po yung bagong batas, yung Philippine Creative Industries Development Act. Tungkol po ba saan to?
Mm. Yung Philippine Creative Industries Development Act, essentially, if I can summarize it in one sentence, it's an industry building act. And well, we do have an industry already, but we're also trying to strengthen the entertainment industry. Kasi syempre, creative industries, malawak yan eh. Audiovisual media, digital interactive media, digitalized creative content, creative services. So this is a means that the government is putting targeted funds or support para lumaki yung mga industries. Like for example, for the past couple of decades, we have been the back end of a lot of animation work in Japan. So why not take it to the next level? But we build our own studios, that we have enough capital, we attract enough investment para tayo yung makagawa mismo ng mga production studios, tayo yung makapag-set up or maalalayan natin yung maliliit na distribution studios or even the artists themselves na magkaroon sila ng funding na palakihin yung negosyo nila. So, diyan din nag-start yung Korean Hallyu Wave, diba? So nag-start nung first is an Asian financial crisis. Oh, let's get out of recession. So ito, yung batas, diba? And then yung part 2 naman na they're starting to put it as a major or it actually became a primary cultural export, diba? And then ito na yung third wave, ito na yung medyo advanced na how many people watch, let's say, what do you call it? How many people have bought not just the music, but the merchandise of BTS? And how many people watch, yan kunyari, yung Crash Landing in TU? Ang laki, di ba? So iba na talaga na came to the point na Squid Game was even one of the biggest money makers of Netflix. So when you talk about Korean industry, iba na yung quality that we get. So we are trying to also look into ourselves, into our own industries, that we are a very talented culture. Our music is good, our artists are very talented. You can see that we have a lot of back end in art, but it's also time na we actually put up the industries that can parang ika nga sa that can put these creative talent into center stage. And of course, that the reality of it, it needs a lot of funding and support. So the law is parang sovereign guarantee na we are supporting this industry so that it will grow.
Yeah, I agree po, Attorney Christine. Kasi ako po mismo, creative din po ako, freelancer. So marami na rin po ako naging clients, which is really helpful. Yeah, and in terms of the quality of the television programs na nakikita ko ngayon recently, medyo nagle-level up din naman tayo sa storyline, katulad ng Maria Clara at Ibarra.
O naiyak ako
Ah,
doon, ganda nun.
Opo, ang ganda po.
Ganda
Ang
nun.
ganda nun kasi nabigyan nila ng twist yung historical novel ni Dr. Rizal. Na usually marami nagsasabi na boring sa klase, 'di ba? Pero dahil naging creative yung production team doon, nakita natin na kaya pala natin. And of course, yung Dirty Linen. Isa pa yan, yung mga mata sa mata acting nila Janine De Leon. Mga nakikita ko usually yung mga snippets niyan sa Twitter, sa YouTube, and Facebook. Talagang may potential po tayo eh. Yun po yung napansin ko. Pero agree din po ako na kailangan natin ng support. And it's really good to hear na meron na tayong bagong batas na nag-a-address dun sa need na yun. Attorney Christine, curious lang po ako, ano po yung mga exact benefits or yung help na ibibigay ng government natin sa mga creatives natin according
Yes.
po dun sa batas?
So, tingnan natin yung batas, no? So first is actually maganda dito, nagkaroon ng definition of creative industries. Ang ano kasi dito, syempre kailangan i-define mo muna kung sino yung bibigyan mo ng support bago, di ba, each government agency or mga municipalities or even yung mga local governments can give support. So nagkaroon dito ng parang recognition na merong ang creative industries such as ang lawak ang lawak ng scope. So from audiovisual media to digital interactive media to creative services to even design, publishing and printed, performing arts, visual arts, traditional cultural expressions, cultural sites, and actually anybody who do actually any industry who also helps distribute, market, or provide support services. So ang laki, di ba? Ang laki nung nung definition. Kasi dito, pag nagkaroon na ng definition, gagawan ng ano to ng development plan. So magkakaroon ng the government is planning na magkakaroon ng strategic investments, ilalagay yung creatives doon sa ating sa Philippine parang priority investments, and babantayan na yan ng data findings, mga statistics para lang umayos yung policy reform din natin, and magkakaroon ng mga technical and technological or financial assistance programs. And I think DTI has even a fund na parang pwedeng mag-incubate or mag-encourage yung creative development. And meron din like sa DOLE, may also sa labor employment, magkakaroon ng promotion and hiring. So, and then i-push na rin na magkaroon ng mga safety and welfare of workers in creative industry. So, medyo maraming balak gawin. Kaya rin yung government gumawa ng Philippine Creative Industries Development Council. So, mostly all of relevant government secretaries, members nito, para mag-push ng programs na or mag-coordinate amongst themselves na magkaroon ng mas marami-raming programs, diba, for creative industry. So, yung mga binabalak na baka pwede makakuha tayo ng funds sa mga government eventually, sa mga research and development support. So, kung you want to make more, let's say, AI or for our digital interactive media, or we want magkaroon ng digitalization efforts ng art, or doon din papasok yun. Magkakaroon nga rin ng creative voucher system na siguro yung mga, kunyari, si Phil gusto magbigay ng voucher para to encourage people to magkaroon ng copyright in their work. Ganun yung mga so far plano na, of course, meron din yung mga one-stop shops. But in a nutshell, ganun yung medyo maraming nga rin yun. Yun yung mga balak na gawin. And kukunin sana lahat to doon sa Creative Industry Development Fund. Special account yan na para lang makapag-invest tayo. So baka in the future makakita tayo na ang local government or ang national government investor na rin sa films na ipapasok natin sa Cannes, di ba? Ang gandang idea din.
Magandang idea nga po yan, attorney. Kasi nabalitaan ko rin po last time, di ba? Meron po tayong artists dito sa Philippines na na-nominate sa several international awards. Si Dolly. And we can only imagine, di ba, if mas marami pang support na ma-receive yung creatives natin. For sure, mas ma-recognize sila internationally. Attorney Christine, I'm pretty sure na marami pang creative sa Philippines yung hindi aware sa batas dito, no? And usually naririnig ko maraming creatives naman na gustong try doon sa industry, pero sinasabi sa kanila, wag mo na ituloy yan kasi walang pera diyan. Ibang work na lang yung gawin mo, gawing hobby mo na lang yan. Ano po kaya yung ma-advise nyo sa mga young creatives natin na gustong pumasok sa industry na to, given na meron palang support na gustong ibigay yung government natin sa kanila?
Kasi it starts yun, syempre, may some kind of a culture change na rin. Kasi medyo pasok na natin na yung mga animation studios na marami na rin naman na na examples like Saving Sally o Kumita yung film, no? Imagine if makapaggawa tayo ng ganon. Or yung si Maria Clara Ibarra. And sa mga creatives ngayon, understood din naman na we're still trying to build the industry. So ngayon medyo mahirap pa to aminin natin in the next couple of years. But it's good na for now na take advantage of government programs that help in building those skills needed for this next wave, di ba? So kunyari, meron ka natural talent for drawing, natural talent for digital arts, or you have a good you have songs or tutan yan. Let's look into opportunities available sa TESDA or any may mga funding din ng mga private corporations na to cultivate that. And I think the best example even was during the pandemic, since a lot of companies have shut down, yung Pilipinas and yung buong mundo tumutok or ang laki ng kinonsume na creative content. Kasi yun yung pang downtime, pang relax and make us feel better for our mental health. So, marami rin nagkaroon ng side racket because of that. So continue, because this is the next wave talaga. It's going to be, it's indicative na we really are going to consume a lot of content. I mean, for now nga, di ba, parang naglabas pa si Disney, ng parang si Netflix, nag-boom, then si Disney, now we're looking for new content. And with the democratization na of channels, like merong TikTok, merong YouTube, ang daming nakakuha ng pera because of distribution channels na are accessible. Ano lang, try para mag-proof of concept muna, mag-konting push na, let's see, refine your material, para pag magkaroon ng investments, ready na tayo dyan. Ano naman, hindi naman na give up our day jobs, but continue also to look at ways to develop our skill set. Kasi ano pa to nasa transition period pa rin tayo. But we really are hoping na to push everyone na magsana and pull. Kasi this is a dream, diba? Na we can make money of what we do creatively. Kasi ano na yan parang it's also a pinnacle of human satisfaction din yan na you feel that you created something and it's beautiful and people actually appreciate you for that and they pay you, di ba? So tama na yung mga exposure. Hindi, demand na tayo. We have to change the culture also na magpabayad na tayo sa mga creative content.
Yeah, personally, Attorney Christine, I can agree na during the pandemic, ang dami talagang side rackets para sa mga creatives. O yan, so sa mga listeners natin na creatives dyan, i-push nyo lang yung passion nyo, no? Thank you so much, Attorney Christine, for answering my questions. So if you want to learn more about the Philippine Creative Industries Act, order na kayo ng Momentum and Momentum sa Shopee and Lazada. Thank you, Attorney Christine.
Thank you, Cesar.
If you enjoyed this episode, use the hashtag ECONvo and visit the Foundation for Economic Freedom's Facebook page for more updates. Kita-kits next time!